Kurt. So this is the famous questions, quick bites / quick fire that Andrew and I are going to run you through. First thing that comes to mind when we ask you these questions, and we can always elaborate on them later and circle back around to them. Kim has not heard any of these questions, so she's totally oblivious to what's about to happen. So when you're ready, let's go. And now, mind you, some of these questions are because we do know you personally, so we have, some knowledge of what you know and what you like, and we're going to throw some of those at you. So ready?
Oh, go ahead.
DH or no DH?
DH.
Okay.
All right. Floss the dance or floss the teeth?
The teeth, man. I have flossed my teeth every day for almost 40 years. Haven't missed a day.
Yeah, he's a professional.
All right. I know you read a lot of books, so favorite book all time?
Favorite book of all time? Wow, that's hard because I got over 2,000 books in my library. I would say The Success Principles by Jack Canfield.
Okay. All right. Favorite Jimmy John's sub?
Oh, Turkey Tom. That's it, man. That's the best sandwich ever.
Light on the way out, right?
I miss going. I haven't been to Frisco ISD in a long time now because of COVID. And every time I go to Frisco, there's a Jimmy John's near my hotel. I get it out every time.
We're going to have to rename that to the Curt sandwich or something. Turkey Tom.
Yeah, Turkey Tom.
Yeah, the Dr.
Recess sandwich and turkey.
This is going to be another tough question. I mean, you've been to a lot of places across, the United States and some international places, but favorite conference?
Favorite conference? Ooh, that's tough. Everyone, what? My wife is answering the questions in the background. She's not allowed to do that.
Oh, she can come on. Come on,
yeah,
Michelle. You might be able to
say hi. Which conference? This is my wife, Michelle. This is Mrs. Dr. Recess.
Hi, everybody. Hey, Michelle.
Good to see you guys.
You too. By the way, this is going national, so you're going to be on, on this national.
You better go fix your hair and makeup.
I know, my God.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She's just coming back from work.
Some quick bites.
So my favorite conference, that's a hard one because they're like Jekyll Island. The show, The Wealth, is great every year. The people there are great, but the Texas summer and winter conferences are always good. There used to be a little conference in Camp Caesar, West Virginia, that was unbelievable. So there's a lot of cool things out there. Everything is good. I tell you, I went down to Guadalajara, Mexico. They have a conference down there every January. Spent a couple weeks down there in Mexico, and that's a cool conference. I wish I could speak Spanish a little better, but anyway, that's a cool conference too. But anyway, there's some good stuff out there.
All right. So, what is the best advice someone's ever given you?
The best advice in 1990. Trying to think what year it was. I want to say it was 1993. I went to a conference up in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. It was put on by Human Kinetics was one of the sponsors of that. It was a TP conference, Teaching Elementary PE. Lee Alsbrook, I'm pretty sure that's his name, Lee Alsbrook. East Tennessee State. Did a keynote address one evening. Great speech, really highly motivating, and the best advice I've ever heard someone gave me, and I still use it today. He ended his keynote address. He said, "Never ever walk away from a negative person. Run." And it was just like the way he said it, the way it just captivated everybody, man. He just said, don't walk away from negative people, just run. So it was cool. It was good advice.
Very cool.
Favorite game, Drop 21 or pickleball?
Oh, Drop 21, man. I mean, I like pickleball, because I'm old and can't move. No, I like pickleball. I'm playing like 5 days a week here in the retirement community. I live in a assisted living community. No, I don't. My in-laws thought my wife and I moved into an assisted living. It's a 55 plus community, but we have pickleball. We have nice courts. I'm playing like 5 days a week. But Drop 21 is still a great game, so I'm going with Drop 21.
And for all of our audience and listeners out there that don't know this, but Curt is also a little private contractor on the side. Especially with this COVID stuff, he can build some stuff. So, Curt, shiplap, or tongue and groove? Which one?
Shiplap. Like I just put some beadboard up in some lady's house that's tongue and groove beadboard. But it's too country looking for me. The shiplap is more. It's farmhouse, but it's also nautical in a way too. But the shiplap is sort of like a tongue and groove. It slides into each other. I was doing shiplap today, but I do a lot more board and batten than I do shiplap. Board and batten is big.
So anyone out there that needs any work done,
if you need
information, podcast.
Yeah, if you need shiplap or board and batten or beadboard or any of that stuff, man, yeah, you just give me a call. You can go to my website too, shorelineaccents.com. You can see
and you'll teach games at the same time. So it's one thing.
Yeah. People that I go and I do their house and they ask me, how long you been doing this? I said, well, since I lost all my income from Dr. Recess, that's since COVID started. People are. It's funny because they when they hear that I have a PhD, they wonder why I'm doing woodworking in their house, and I'm painting stuff. But hey,
you
got to do what you got to do.
It's beautiful work, though. Like when I went to your website, and Kramer actually said, "Guess who? Look at who the independent contractor is, Kim." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Why are you sending me to this website?" I'm like, "Oh, Dr. Recess." It's amazing work. Now you're very detailed, anyways, so it doesn't surprise me that you're into this work. Because, to be honest, when we hang posters for you in training sessions, they better be absolutely straight, right, Kramer?
That's right. See the backsplash there?
Yes.
I did the backsplash there in my own house, and then if you see the fireplace over there, the wall. I built the mantle. I did the accent wall around the fireplace and the board and batten on the wall.
So if you want to see parts of Curt's work, you have to watch the podcast and not,
I'm holding up the camera. If you're listening, you're like, what the hell is he showing me? I don't know.
No, this will be a question for us friends here. And I mean, a lot of people who have seen you speak. Is it you talk too fast or we listen too slow?
Everybody listens too slow. I don't talk fast. People listen slowly. Yep. You just got to listen faster.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, hey, thank you so much, Curt. I mean, you're not only, someone we look up to in our profession, but you're also a friend of ours. And thank you for coming on to our third episode of the Pizza&PE podcast.
Oh, you're welcome. It's awesome to be with you guys. And anytime I get a chance to speak to you guys, it's always fun. And it's especially with COVID, man, you don't get out and talk to people and you can't go to conferences and all that. And for those of you that are listening, you can't appreciate this, but this is the longest my hair has been in 25 years. Look at that, man. I mean, I can grab a hold of it. I haven't had a haircut in over 2 months now.
If you want,
last week's guest, he ate some magic pizza that all the hair and beard just came off. Go get a slice. And
the reason I'm letting it grow is because I've been accused of being Chip Candy twice now in the last year. People call me Chip, and I'm like, what? So I got to have more hair now than Chip, so I don't look like Chip. Even with my glasses on, Chip doesn't even wear the glasses. People they call me Chip. They come up to me they came up to me. I'm trying to think what conference it was. It was at Jekyll Island last year in 2020. That was the last conference I went to. No, California was the last one. But anyway, I went to Jekyll Island, and then someone came up to me, on the second day, and they said, "Oh, I came to your presentation yesterday. It was great." I didn't do a presentation yesterday. Mine's today. It was Chip. So I'm growing my hair so I don't look like Chip.
Amazing.
Wow. Well, thank you, Dr. Recess, our friend Curt Hinson. Thank you so much for sharing everything about your 5 C's and too much sit going on. Yep. And plus, please, fitness activities for kids, fantastic resource. Most of the activities that you created, and the reason why you did this book was for activities that can be done at home and during remote settings. So it's so awesome. So I can't thank you enough for coming on to our Pizza&PE podcast. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care, guys.
Thanks, Curt.
Yep.
All right. Kramer and Andrew. This is a part of the time where we just kind of sum up one of our aha moments. And my aha moment with Dr. Recess was when he said, we need to band together as PE teachers. Now, I know it was a humorous keynote, but in his message, he was basically, one of the highlights, he said, band together as PE teachers and end the sitting. There's too much sitness going on in our world, and we have to band together to get kids moving more.
I'm just so happy he didn't slip up.
I do. Now I don't have to edit any part of that.
When he does that, that might be the slowest that he talks. So we don't have to listen faster there. But one of the things that sticks out when we talk to Curt is, he's got a ton of stories. Been a lot of places. But one of the other common themes, though, is really these kids that are sitting out, and every time you go to a school and see it, and it's for one reason or another, and you go, when you ask that teacher, did that kid come back to class and they were stellar students for you? And it's, well, no. Well, then why? And then they always come back with, well, we need to hold something over their heads. I mean, we know that's not right. We don't take math or reading away from a kid. Why? So why would you take the most important thing? And saying, well, we take kids away from a lot. We take recess away. We also, I think, have teachers that forget that is the only safe place that these kids can teach or play. It might be the green space that they have. It might be the only time that they can actually move around and feel safe and not have to worry about, somebody coming up and scaring them or doing something, not right.
Right.
So, yeah.
So for me, again, like just hitting on again the fact that, teachers should be integrating our content into what they teach. That is so important, because if they start doing that and the evidence is out there, the research is out there to support that, they're going to see big changes in their students and they're going to be less stressed. So it has that trickle down effect, and it helps everybody, not just students, but also the teacher. And then the fact that I loved when he said that a lot of teachers, they punish kids into behaving instead of motivating them into moving. That's huge, and it's so true. We feel like punish first, then the behavior is going to change, but most time it doesn't. And now we have that wall that we may have built up between us and that student, because now they have trouble maybe trusting us or feeling safe around us. We have to motivate them first to find out what's going on, and let's try to keep it more positive than negative. So I love they said that.
It's the same kids every day who have to sit out. So truly, is that really working for you if the same kids are sitting out every time?
Yep.
All right, you guys. So this is the end of episode 3 with Dr. Curt Hinson. I'm done with my pizza.
That's fine.
So we got to get moving. We've been sitting way too much.
Too much.
Slice you later.
Ciao.